My name is Nick Geraci, and we're here on the very last day of the 2017 All-Star event. I'm joined by EU All-Star jungler Jankos. How are you doing?
Hello everyone. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How are you, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. That's new for me. I like that. Thank you. So we've seen you running around everywhere. I think that I've seen you more than every other player at all of All-Stars in multiple different locations. Have you been having a good time at the event so far?
Yeah, I mean the event is great. I'm pretty sad that Europe went out like kind of early since in group stage, but at the same time I believe we had a tough group compared to NA. And they didn't make it out either, so no shame there.
Yeah, no, exactly. There's no bragging rights there when you guys both go out. What do you guys think you could have done differently to maybe get out of this group and change things? You guys definitely have the talent to pull it off.
I think we just didn't know the meta well since we didn't play solo queue scrims before the event actually started. None of us focused on the Kespa Cup either. That was tournament going on in Korea before the All-Star.
Right.
So I think more preparation to the event would be probably better, But at the same time, All-Stars is supposed to be a little bit of fun, just going there since the fan vote and then playing your best and showing your fan that they are still around and being here is still awesome opportunity for us, So even though we lost, we still tried our best, and even though it was enough, we tried.
Yeah, no, you guys unfortunately didn't make it out of groups, but I didn't either, so no bragging rights there. But now that you've been through the event, what are your thoughts on the meta now that you've kind of had a chance to see it firsthand?
I mean, I think the meta is really weird right now because the preseason just hit, and how it looks like is that nothing is balanced just yet, So we have to kind of wait and see what Riot does before the season starts in January. And as for now, I think the tournament is there to help them out, to help them see what's OP. Like for example, Zoe. Zoe was one of the most broken champions in the whole tournament. And I believe, normally should be banned every game if the season would start. Like normally right now on when you are red side, purple side, you are banning 3 champions, which is Ezreal because of the Cryptomancy Mastery. You ban Ornn because this champ is just like beyond like broken. And then the third ban I believe is Zoe. So that's it, We have 3 bans. 3 out of 3 bans from red side is the 3 OP. So I'm not exactly sure what will happen in the preseason just yet, but I think it will help Riot to understand the game and see what has to be done to make the game more healthy before the actual season starts in the LCS and in solo queue.
So then if the red side has to ban the same 3 champions every game because blue side can first pick, isn't that going to give blue side like a massive advantage? Are we going to see some strange win rate comparisons, like blue side versus red side, where there's going to be more games won on blue side, do you think? Or do you think it's not going to matter too much?
I mean, I'm not sure how the tournament went because in group stage, who played on blue, who played on red side was kind of random.
Right.
But I'm sure that most of the teams that will play blue side in the finals, in the semis, I think the blue side won like most of the games probably, Just because they just have 3 free bans kind of, and the enemy has like 3 bans that they probably have to ban, and it just makes the game really awkward, If like LCS would start right now, I mean, yeah, blue side will have advantage, but blue side had advantage in World Finals as well. From what I remember, red side had to ban like Kalista and some other champions, and that would make the game more difficult, But not always the first pick is the one to go, because sometimes the last pick is important. And since we have a lot of things going on in the top lane right now and a lot of changes will be made, I think that maybe in the future we will come back to the meta where top lane is really important, and you will always try to last pick top lane, and then maybe purple side will be OP or red side, whatever you call it.
Yeah, well, we're definitely going to see how it unfolds this season. The meta changes are always pretty crazy. We're kind of getting the lethality back in there now again after it was introduced last year. Yeah, completely. Flips everything about the game on its ear. But looking ahead for the year here in EU for the EU LCS, we've seen a lot of players come over to North America with all the franchising happening. Some people seem very worried about the state of Europe. What are your thoughts on the comparison of the infrastructure growth in North America and Europe? Do you think it's going to matter, or what are your opinions?
I mean, to be honest, I think everyone said that NA LCS is always more popular. I'm actually not so sure. I think in Europe we have a lot of transmissions that are being held in different languages. Right. I'm not sure about franchising in Europe either. I would prefer to see more of a national competition. So for example, we have countries competing with each other, instead of having, let's say, EU LCS, we would have Poland versus Germany versus France versus Spain versus England and stuff like this. I think that would kind of work more, maybe for the first year I think the EU LCS would be really bad. I think like basically, you know, there is not so many good players from like all of those countries, you know. But like after 1 year, I think it could be a step in the right direction where like people would actually care more, you know. Like Polish people would like tune in the stream because they would want to see Poland winning against Germany, let's say, you know. It's like kind of a football, you know, since football, soccer, whatever you call it, is more popular in Europe, you know.
Right.
I'm not sure about franchising. I will have to see. I mean, I think it's a step in the right direction in North America for sure, and I know the salaries are, you know, 3-4 times bigger than in Europe right now, so it's like crazy, but we will see.
Jankos, you're known as the First Blood King. We're seeing a lot of aggressive plays in the jungle right now, both on tanks like Jarvan and Sejuani, but also these carries coming out as well. For the fans at home, for those trying to climb out of bronze, what do you think you should play to climb the ladder in jungle right now?
Hey guys, I think I'm not sure like entirely, but I think you should play Kha'Zix, like doing the R thingy and then just running around and killing people. And I think in solo queue, mainly aggression is the way to go, since people are really not thinking right, and they die a lot, you know, especially on lower elos, like I would say probably below the diamond tier. People don't actually care about the jungle, and that can cost them the game, you know. So instead of playing Master Yi and farming 24/7 doing nothing, you can pick, for example, Lee Sin. Maybe it's a little bit difficult champ, but like Kha'Zix has no skill shots, and you just run around and kill people, you know. Like try to focus on ganking before farming. I think a lot of the jungles, you guys focus on farming a lot, and you guys focus on writing in the chat instead of playing. So I think if you focus on like actually ganking and making sure that your lanes are safe, and then obviously everyone knows that flaming the jungle is the way to go, so please just mute your teammates and don't actually like flame anyone in the chat, and just don't care about the jungle. It's the most useless thing ever to fight with people over the internet, you know. This is not going in the right direction when it happens in the game, and it just makes you lose some games as well. So just be positive, ignore everyone, just, you know, enter the game, enter, slash, ignore all, enter, and then just play your game.
Just save that clip on your computer and watch it every time you're about to tilt. Jankos, thank you so much for the interview. Is there anyone that you'd like to thank for the, you know, at this All-Star event here?
I think I would like to thank all my European fans, since you guys made me come here, and I'm really grateful for that, you know. Like I saw that over 40% of the people voted for me, and even though I wasn't performing too well since I didn't go to World Finals, that I'm very sorry about, you guys still voted for me, and you guys are trusting me, so I'm really grateful for that. Thank you everyone, and hopefully in G2 in 2018 I'll be able to show you guys why I still think I'm the best jungler in Europe.
Feel free to hit that subscribe button for more esports interviews, and for everything else at LOL Esports, you can head to actionesports.com.